So today I'm going to try and show you my new laptop, or lapbook as it's called, that I got from Amazon. It's the CHUWI LapBook 12.3 inch screen, and I'll show you quickly how it compares to my MacBook. There is one device and there is the other. You'd be hard pushed to tell which was which just looking at them, of course, until you turn it around and you see that one's got an Apple logo on it and the other one doesn't. That's the CHUWI. Obviously that's the MacBook. That is the Macbook 11, Macbook Air 11, so very thin device, 11 inch screen with a traditional widescreen type of display, which I will show you when you open it the right way around. So there's the MacBook, that's one side. The CHUWI is exactly the same width, but it has a taller screen. So if I just put the two side by side, that's how much taller they are. So if I pull out, you should be able to see that they are exactly the same width. So you get more display on that one. Obviously Windows 10, macOS. So if you want a Windows laptop, then you won't be looking at this one anyway. Plus this costs about £1,300. That's £269, but we'll get onto that. So I was just showing you, design wise, MacBook, CHUWI, you would again be hard pushed to tell them apart. And the CHUWI is also fully metal, so MacBook's metal. Put it down now because I don't need that anymore. And that is fully metal. Nice beveled edges to it, nice and thin. Well, I'll tell you what, let's compare the thickness. So the MacBook Air is thinner, but there's not a lot in it. But anyway, like I said, the MacBook's macOS and £1,300. This is Windows 10 and an awful lot cheaper. So let's have a quick look around. Lovely MacBook style keyboard and trackpad. And underneath the device we have an M2 expansion port. That allows you to plug an M2 hard drive in. The M2 is the latest format that runs at about 650% faster than SATA. So if you plug an M2 disk in there, you can expand your storage and you'll get lightning quick storage on it. Two stereo speakers, try not to drop it, two stereo speakers there and there. Trackpad, camera, USB 3 and a second one, charging port on that side, headphones out on that side, and a TF card slot there so you can plug an expansion card in, micro SD rather than full size SD. And I think that's about it for expansion. It is. There's status lights on the top for power, numlock and caps lock, and then down to the specifications of the device. It has 6 gig of RAM, which is absolutely fantastic for a netbook style device. I work in IT at college. We've got about 10,000 users and several thousand devices. Most of our student laptops are HP netbooks that run with 2 gig of RAM and 32 gig eMMC disks. We can fit Windows 10 and Office 365 on those fine. Obviously the students don't need to save work on the device, they'll save work to the network area or online to Office 365. So something like this with 64 gig of storage is plenty enough for a student, or plenty enough for somebody that goes to meetings and wants a very light book, something that's powerful and quick. If you do need more storage, obviously you can save online using Office 365, or you can put a USB device in, or upgrade the storage with the M2 slot. Now, just to give you some sort of idea, if I log into it, I fully upgraded this last night. The version of Windows 10 that comes with it does require some upgrades. So if you set Windows updates running, it'll reboot a couple of times and install the latest version of Windows 10 automatically. Once it does, do a disk cleanup and I will tell you what I've got left. I have Office 365 installed, the latest version, Windows 10 fully up to date, and I have, if you can see that, there you go, you should be able to see that, I have 34.5 gig free, which is enough for anyone for travelling around. I mean, I'll get plenty enough films. If you think what an Android tablet would do, if you bought an Android tablet with 32 gig of RAM, or even an Amazon Fire tablet, they only tend to come with either 8 gig or 16 gig of storage, and you can download plenty of movies and so on to that. So a laptop that's got 34 gig of storage left free after you've installed everything is plenty enough space. So this is now my current work PC. It goes with me everywhere. My MacBook. It's a 2011 model. Everybody likes a MacBook. Everyone says, "Oh, you've got a MacBook. How much does that cost you?" Oh, I'd love a MacBook. It is nice. I think it sleeps well. But to be honest, it's I work in IT, so it's not the best device. I can't remote control servers and things like that quite as easily. I can't connect to network resources quite as easily, and there aren't the same number of network security and sort of tools as there are for a Windows device. The battery life on the MacBook was good, but I found the battery life on this is even better. I left the two devices on last night, side by side, just with Outlook open and the browser open, nothing else. And I watched the battery of them both deteriorate, and in the space of time where the MacBook, say, went from 100% to 80%, this device had gone from 100% to about 87%. So the battery drain on this Atom processor, Intel Lake something or other, I can't remember, but the battery drain on this Windows device is much better than the battery drain on the MacBook. Where MacBooks come into their own is powering off and sleeping. When you shut a MacBook lid and open it up a few days later, it's still got the same sort of battery. Well, this seems to do the same sort of trick. If I snooze this one or shut the lid and pick it up again, the battery hasn't drained. It does sleep very, very well, which is a massive improvement on a lot of devices that I've had. So far, I'm very, very pleased with it. It's rugged, it's aluminium, it's got a good hinge, it's nice and tough, the trackpad's nice, the keyboard's lovely to type on, and it's lovely and quick with its 6 gig of RAM and its quad-core processor. Battery life seems fantastic. I'll tell you what, let's see what I've got left now, although I did charge it this morning, to be fair. Right, I've got 99%, let's see if I can show you that. 99% battery remaining, which was 8.5 hours. And that's actually using it now. I'm connected to the internet and I've got several windows open, so it's certainly got a full day battery life out of it. And that's it. What more can I say? Fantastic little lapbook, as it's called. Nice and light. Virtually the size of my 11-inch MacBook, but with a screen that's more akin to the 13-inch MacBook. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the lightness, ruggedness, and a bigger screen. And for a fraction of the price. I will put the link to the device in the description of the video. Any questions, please ask. I'll also write a review on Amazon as well, which I'll include some photographs and a little bit more detail. Hope that's okay.